Good afternoon and welcome to Soulier Field for one of two Final Five matchups at the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament. Over behind me at the stadium, Cullen Field, the matchup there will feature the Sarnia Brigade taking on the host Windsor Stars. And here in our feature game that's going to be streamed across the country, it will be the undefeated Leaside Leafs taking on the Waterloo Tigers of the Coba Major Baseball League. Leaside takes the field here first as they're the home team for this one. We are excited to be able to bring you continuing coverage of this year's tournament. We will have one more game that we are going to be covering today, which will be at 6 p.m. tonight. The setup of that game is yet to be determined, as we have to figure out, based on the result of this game, what is going to happen. The way that lays out is this. If Leaside wins this game, they will receive a bye through the next round. And the Etobicoke Rangers, who are currently on a bye right now, will play the winner of the game over at the other park that is happening right now in a semifinal game at 6 p.m. tonight at the main stadium. If the Waterloo Tigers win, what will happen in that case is we will have four teams remaining. Those teams will be matched up and will play two semifinal games tonight at 6 p.m. One here at Soulier, the other one at Cullen. And the two winners will play tomorrow in the championship game. Both of those teams that do play in the final, or the two teams that do reach the final this year, both teams will be attending the national tournament, which is set to take place in Regina, Saskatchewan, later in August. But still a lot on the line, though, as I'm sure the five teams that are left certainly all want to have an opportunity to say that they are provincial champions here in 2025. So that's the way we're going to set up here. So we're just about ready to go in this one here. The starting battery for the Leaside Leafs. The catcher is number 27, Graham Henry. And the starting pitcher is right-hander number 4, Andrew Morales. We are just about set to go here as center fielder Sean Skarutsky steps into the box. And looks like we are ready to go as he takes a strike. And we are underway here from Soulier Field. That ball belted to center field. Center fielder makes their way over. Good running catch there in the gap. That was Mike DeLuca with a catch out in center field. So one out. So the next batter here for the Waterloo Tigers is first baseman Jack Symington. First pitch from Morales. Fastball up and in for ball one. Both teams make their way into this game on a win. That pitch misses inside for a ball as well. In a game that we brought you from Lacasse Park this morning, the Waterloo Tigers blanked the Thornhill Reds by a score of 4-0. That ball hit on the ground to third base. Ryan Ricci across the diamond, able to retire Symington in time for the second out of the inning. For the Leaside Leafs, they took part in the undefeated game over at Cullen Stadium, and they were victorious over last year's finalists, the Sarnia Brigade, by a score of 5-3. So that sets up the matchup here this afternoon. That pitch misses up for ball one to Waterloo shortstop Sean Alp. That ball laced to left field. It is going to get down in front of the left fielder for a single. And the Waterloo Tigers have their first base runner of the afternoon on the 2-out single from Alp. Again, if you're joining in on our stream this afternoon, thank you for taking some time to hang out with us here as we bring you Final 5 action from the Ontario National Qualifying Tournament. Close play there at first as Alp slides back in safely. Morales with the look in. He has the sign. Here's the pitch. That one fouled back and off the backstop for strike one. A little bit of a delay here as Morales gets lined up with a new ball here. So no balls and one strike to count as third baseman Max Todd digs back in. And a check over again at first. The ball squirts loose from Ben Jones. Alp with the lead. There goes the runner to second. Pitch misses up for a ball. Throw down to second base. Off the shoulder of Alp and rolls over into short left field. He looks like he's okay, though, as he's back up to his feet. So Alp stands at second base now after the stolen base. The count on Todd is 1-1. Here's the pitch from Morales. Fastball fouled back and out of play. That runs the count now to 1 ball and 2 strikes. That curveball drops in. That is a called strike 3. And Todd is down on strikes to end the top of the first inning for the Waterloo Tigers.
Leaside, you mean?
So for the Waterloo Tigers in the top half of the first inning, no runs on 1 hit. There were no Leaside errors and 1 person left on base. The score after 1/2 inning of play, it is the Waterloo Tigers no score, with the Leaside Leafs coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning. We'll take a short break and be right back for the bottom half as left-hander Adam Robertson takes the mound for the Waterloo Tigers. So we are back for action here in the bottom of the first inning with shortstop Mac Mitchell, leading things off against left-hander Adam Robertson of the Waterloo Tigers. That pitch misses down for ball 2. Left fielder Dan Goldberg due up second with the third baseman Ryan Ricci due up third this inning for head coach Matt Naylor. That ball hit on a line to shortstop. Good catch there by Sean Elp, though, as he snares that one. That was a well-hit baseball by Mitchell, but he is down for the first out of the inning. So left fielder Dan Goldberg steps in now for his first at bat of the afternoon. First pitch missing up and away for ball 1. That fastball finds the top of the zone for strike 1. 1-1 now, the count. Good looking curveball there from Robertson. Drops in on the inside corner for strike 2. So count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch missing for ball 1. So the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch from Robertson. Fastball fouled back and out of play. Good to see the numbers climbing up on the stream here. Again, if you're looking for us, we are located on YouTube. Just have to search up CABC Baseball as that curveball misses up for ball 2. The other game happening over at the stadium. We will keep tabs on for you on Game Changers. The Sarnia Brigade taking on the Windsor Stars there. Is that one fouled back and out of play? Oop, sorry, I guess it was popped up on the field. Sorry, long weekend of baseballs. I thought that one was coming back and over us. So 2-away now for the third baseman, Ryan Ricci. Ricci is still of junior age, but he's been one of the better hitters in the province this year. Let's see if he fouls that one back and out of play for strike 1. That pitch to Ricci, fastball that finds the outside corner for strike 2. So the count now, no balls and 2 strikes, as that one misses low for a ball. So the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Ricci. In on the hands, popped up on the infield. Sean Elp going to settle under that one. He'll make the catch. That's all for the Leaside Leafs here in the top or bottom of the first inning as they go 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no Waterloo errors, no one left on base. Score after 1 complete inning of play from Soulier Field. It is scoreless between the Leaside Leafs and the Waterloo Tigers. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back for the top of the second inning as we bring you Super Sunday action from the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA Elimination Tournament. We'll be right back after a short break. So we do have our first update over from the stadium. They're playing in the bottom of the first inning right now. Sarnia Brigade go 3 up, 3 down in the top half. The Windsor Stars have already scored a run in that one as they lead 1-0 in the bottom half of the first. The pitching matchup over there is that pitch fouled out of play by Nolan Misa. The pitching matchup at the stadium for the Windsor Stars is Chris Renault. And for the Sarnia Brigade is Cam Gurney. As that pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. We're just into the top of the second inning of this game. 1-1 pitch coming from Morales as that pitch fouled back and out of play. So the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes to the left fielder Misa. He swings and misses at that change up for strike 3, and he is down on strikes for the first out here of the inning. First pitch to right fielder Justin Skorupski. This is for ball 1. And veteran right-hander Andrew Morales on the mound here for the Leaside Leas as Skorupski pushes or punches that one through the right side and into right field for a 1-out single. So 1 out, and that's going to bring up the Waterloo second baseman, Varun Krish. Morales has his sign and comes set. There goes the runner to second. Throw down from the plate. Not in time as that one goes into center field. And the speedy Skorupski going to make his way to third. And just like that, the Waterloo Tigers now have a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the second inning, my apologies. So the error charge to the catcher there is going to allow Skorupski to make his way to third as that pitch misses outside to Krish for ball 1. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that runs inside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Designated hitter Jordan Carthy waits on deck. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that's popped up on the infield. Second baseman Nick Menakarakis going to make the catch. Throws the ball to the dish. Good block there from Graham Henry as Jordan Carthy was tagging up. So with the pop out, that is now 2 outs here in the top of the second inning, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jordan Carthy. That ball in the dirt, good block there from Graham Henry as that keeps Justin Skorupski at third base. Another fastball popped up on the infield. Ryan Ricci going to make the call. And that ball's going to come down off the mound. A little bit of confusion there defensively from the Leafs. And on that play, that is going to be a single to the batter and an RBI as Jordan Carthy has driven in the first run of this game, and it is now 1-0 Waterloo.
Yes, score. Yes, score 1.
This
Yeah. See, where it is on the board. Good. Good job.
That ball fouled back and out of play by catcher Tyson Mifflin. And it's such a good weekend here for the Leafs. It's kind of odd to see that a little bit of a mess up there defensively, but they've shown time and time again here that they're able to battle back in games. So 1-0 Waterloo early in this one. Here's the pitch. That one belted to center field. Center field are going to make their way back. Mike DeLuca makes the catch out there, and that is the third out here in the top of the second inning.
The red dot goes to the bottom of the second.
So Leaside escapes the inning, but not before the Waterloo Tigers are able to open the scoring in this one. They get one run on 2 hits. There was one Leaside error, and there was one runner left on base. We are through 1.5 innings of play here at Bernie Soulier Diamond. The score right now, the Waterloo Tigers 1, and the Leaside Leafs no score. We are going to have a peek at our other game that is happening just behind us over at the big stadium. Been hearing a lot of yelling and screaming, and for good reason, as the Windsor Stars have now opened up a 3-0 lead over the Sarnia Brigade, and they are still batting in the bottom of the first inning. So the Sarnia Brigade on the ropes here a little bit to begin this one, but again, hard to count out a team that has an offensive lineup like they do. So Chris Renault definitely going to have his hands full for sure. But for now, it is a 3-0 lead for the Windsor Stars in that one. So we'll take a short break here as Adam Robertson goes back out to the mound to take his warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the second as we continue Super Sunday coverage here of the 2025 Ontario Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament, brought to you by CABC Baseball. We'll be right back. Okay, we're all set here for the bottom of the second inning. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Leaside Leafs as right fielder Joe Woods strokes that ball up the middle for a single. So the leadoff person aboard here for the Leaside Club. Sorry, we're just flipping over our scoreboard here. So first baseman Ben Jones going to get his first at bat of the game now. First pitch to him misses for a ball. Next pitch popped up on the infield. First baseman going to go give it a look. And that just overruns it by a bit. That ball falls foul. So another life here for Jones. As he steps back in with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Robertson. Little slider that misses down for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. That pitch down in the dirt. Good block there from the catcher Tyson Mifflin. Keeps that one in front. Joe Woods holds his position at first as the count now runs to 3-1. Here's the pitch Tipped into the mid of Mifflin for strike 2. Runner takes off. Full count pitch from Robertson is a fastball right down the middle, taken for strike 3. So Jones down on strikes for the first out of the inning, but Woods advances to second on the stolen base. That curveball going to drop in for strike 1 to Leaside second baseman Nick Menakarakis. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Robertson. Fastball in on the hands, hit towards first base. First baseman able to pick that up. He's going to run over to the bag himself. Jack Symington there. So 2 down now for the Leafs. The center fielder Mike DeLuca makes his way up to the plate. First pitch from Robertson. Fastball fouled back into the backstop for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike to count. Another fastball. That one just misses the outside corner, though. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Curveball in on the hands, hit towards center field. That's going to be a tough play, but the center fielder, Sean Skorupski, able to come in and corral that one in. And the Leafs strand another runner at third base here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs on 1 hit. There were no Waterloo errors. And there was 1 runner left on base. The score after 2 complete innings of play from Soulier Field. It is the Waterloo Tigers 1 and the Leaside Leafs no score. We're going to take a brief pause as we get ready for the top of the third, as we bring you continuing coverage of Super Sunday here from the Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament, brought to you by CABC. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for the top of the third inning here at Soulier Field as Waterloo center fielder Sean Skorupski squares the bunt, but takes a pitch there for ball number 1 from Leaside right-hander Andrew Morales. A 1-0 pitch. That ball hit to left field. Left fielder going to take a few steps back towards the track, but able to make the catch there is Dan Goldberg, and there is 1 out here in the top of the third inning. So 1 out. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Jack Symington. He takes a pitch just down from Andrew Morales for Ball number 1. Symington 0 for 1, grounded out to third base back in the first inning. That ball hit to center field, off the hand. Center fielder runs in. Umpires are saying yes on the catches. Nice layout there by Mike DeLucas. He's able to come up and pull that one off the turf for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs here for Andrew Morales as he's now going to face the Waterloo shortstop Sean Alp. Alp takes a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Alp 1 for 1 with a single. He takes that ball down for ball 1. Alp also had a stolen base when he was on base that inning. So he looks to extend the inning here as third baseman Max Todd waits on deck. Here's the pitch. That ball hit towards center field, kind of tailing away from the center fielder. It's a long run, but just in front of the warning track, Mike DeLuca makes another catch. And the Waterloo Tigers are down in order here in the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So the score after 2.5 innings of play, it is the Waterloo Tigers 1 and the Leaside Leafs no score. We will have a quick peek and see what's going on over at the stadium as I refresh our out-of-town scoreboard. They are into the bottom of the second inning over there now. The score remains the Windsor Stars 3, the Sarnia Brigade 0. So we will keep an eye there on what is happening for everyone. Kyle, I apologize, man. I don't know what's going on with the camera that it's doing this, but I can try and do some moving around here in a minute, but a little bit tight quarters over here where we are.
Now the big question is, can you chew?
So we're back to action here in the bottom of the third inning as the Leaside Leafs will have their 8-9 one-hitters coming to the plate. Catcher Graham Henry leading things off. That ball hit on the ground to third. Good play there from Max Todd across the diamond to Symington. And Graham Henry is down for the first out of the inning. I just made a small adjustment there now, Kyle, so hopefully that's a little bit better. Again, I apologize. I don't know why it's coming up like that, but so the first pitch to Kevin Henry is a called strike as he swings through that pitch from Robertson for strike 2. Henry, the DH this game. Due up third this inning is the shortstop, Mac Mitchell. 0-2 pitch, hit on the ground to short. Alp waits back for the big hop on to Symington at first. He's able to make the catch, and Kevin Henry is down for the second out of the inning. So first pitch to Mac Mitchell is a ball. That curveball misses up for ball 2. Mitchell 0 for 1 so far in this game. He hit an absolute missile to Sean Alp at shortstop. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one runs inside, catches Mitchell in the elbow. So he's going to make his way to first.
Not hit by a pitch, so he gets to go to first.
So Mitchell makes his way to first here with 2 outs. So the Leafs with a base runner here this inning. That ball in the dirt, it's going to get away from the catcher Mifflin. So the base runner Mitchell will make his way to second on the wild pitch. So the Leafs with another runner in scoring position here this inning with 2 outs. That slider misses up and out for ball number 2. Goldberg 0 for 1. He popped out to the first baseman, Jack Symington. So that pitch misses down for ball 3. Three-zero pitch from Robertson. Fastball that misses up, so Goldberg draws the 4-pitch walk. So runners on first and second now for the Leafs, with the third baseman Ryan Ricci making his way to the plate. I'm just seeing in the comments here now, it does look like we have a pitching change over at Cullen Field for the Sarnia Brigade, as Cole Bridges has made his way into the game now for the Sarnia club, taking over from Cam Gurney. Again, we'll try and bring you updates every inning on that one, as we do have it on Game Changer. And if you wish to follow that game and you have the Game Changer app, you just have to search up the Sarnia Brigade team or the Windsor Stars team, either one of them. I believe both are scoring the game. That curveball drops in for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Ricci, hit on a line towards third base, but foul. So Robertson up here 0-2 in this count, as he looks to try and get out of another mess here in the third inning. The 0-2 pitch to Ricci. Runner takes off to third. Ball hit on the ground to third. Max Todd up with it clean across the diamond to Symington. Good pickup there by Jack Symington at first base, and that definitely saved at least a run for sure. And that's all for the Leafs here in the bottom half of the third inning.
It's good. Up 4.
No runs on no hits for the Leafs. No Waterloo errors. And Leaside leaves 2 runners on base. We go to the top of the 4th inning here at Soulier Field. The score remains the Waterloo Tigers 1 and the Leaside Leafs 0. We're going to take a short break, and I'm going to try and do some adjusting with the camera here to see if I can clean up the image that we got. So bear with me, as you're going to see the feed move a little bit, but we'll still be on the line. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. So we're back to action here in the top of the fourth inning as Max Todd hits a sky-high fly ball to left field, but Dan Goldberg able to make the play there. Yeah, I just did some moving here, Troy, so I took it back from the fence a little bit, actually, and it seems like now it's a little more refocused and better, but I was trying to hide under the tent, to be honest with you, because of the heat, so hopefully I don't run into any issues. But no, I appreciate the kind words. I'm glad I'm able to do this for you guys. So one out here in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Nolan Misa is taken for a strike. That pitch misses for a ball. Misa 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at bat as he takes a strike there for strike 2. Ball hit on the ground to shortstop by Misa. Good play there by Mac Mitchell as he gets it across the diamond in time for the second out of the inning.
This guy slide up to the left. That guy just shortstop 6-3 out.
You're a good guy, Troy. I'm not too worried about me, man. I'll be honest with you. I just don't want my phone to overheat. That ball hit to right field. Second baseman Nick Manakarakis. And a very quick inning there for Andrew Morales as he sits the Waterloo contingent down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning now. The score remains the Waterloo Tigers 1 and the Leaside Leafs no score. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back to action on Super Sunday here at the 2025 Men's AAA National Qualifying Tournament, brought to you by the CABC. We'll be right back. That ball hit on the ground to Max Todd at third base. Long throw across the diamond. Good pickup there by Jack Symington at first. Ben Jones down for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So you're going to notice there's a little bit of maneuvering going on at the feet here as I try and play with stuff, but I think we're okay here now. Now I just have to worry about the sun and that I don't overheat. So I may have to do some switching around if I do see the temperature signal come up on my phone. But for now, it seems we're okay as Ben Jones takes a swing at that one for strike 1. That curveball missing outside for ball 1. So Ben Jones flies out to right field for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now as second baseman Nick Manakarakis steps in for Leaside. He takes a big hack at that one, but comes up empty for strike one. That ball hit on the ground to second base. Varun Krish up with that one. He gets it on to Symington at first. And Adam Robertson returns the favor here as he sets the Leafs down in order in the home half of the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We cruise along in this one to the top of the fifth inning. The score here remains the Waterloo Tigers 1 and the Leaside Leafs no score. While we got everyone here, we will very quickly go and update our de facto out-of-town scoreboard. Only one other game happening right now. They are in the top of the third inning over at the stadium, and it is all Windsor Stars in this one so far, as they currently lead that game over Sarnia by a score of 7-0. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that for everyone as we bring you our live coverage from this game here. And we want to thank everyone for joining in throughout the course of the weekend for all our coverage of our games that we've been bringing you here from Windsor and the surrounding area. We talked about it on the last broadcast, but you know, from me, a very huge thank you to Jamie Kell and the whole Tecumseh Thunder organization, as well as Ron Smith and the Windsor Stars organization, just for the great hospitality from both coaches, both teams, just making sure that I have everything I need throughout the course of the weekend to bring everyone this coverage across the province and across the country. So we really do appreciate all the kind words throughout the weekend, and obviously from me to both of those teams, just a huge thank you for everything throughout the course of the weekend. So we are cruising along in this one right now as we just kick off the top of the fifth. Waterloo second baseman Varun Krish leading things off. 7-8-9 coming up for the Tigers as DH Jordan Carthy due up second with the catcher Tyson Mifflin due up third. Krish takes that pitch down for a ball. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Right-hander Andrew Morales doing a pretty good job here so far, keeping the strong Tigers bats at bay as that one misses inside for a ball. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Little cutter there from Morales that drops in for strike 2. That pitch hit down the first base line, but it will land foul and bounce out of play. So count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Morales. Fastball inside. That one just going to miss. The leadoff man aboard here for the Tigers in the top of the 5th. For those that missed in between innings there, we did say the score from the other park. Currently right now 7-0 the Windsor Stars, leading over the Sarnia Brigade. And so one of the big things in this tournament, again, you know, it's such a grind to get through this weekend, but you know, 7-0, obviously a very good cushion in the position you would want to be in, but hard to sleep on the lineup like Sarnia. You know, certainly can catch fire in an instant. So that one, I think, you know, certainly in a comfortable spot right now, but I don't know if the Stars would be too comfortable. You know, definitely thinking that there's a possibility there that, you know, at any point in time, Sarnia could wake up in that one pretty quick. So the count 2-0 here on the DH, Jordan Carthy. Varun Krish, the runner at second. Carthy squares the bunt. He pulls back, takes a fastball in the outside corner for strike one. So the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Morales. That one down in the dirt. That's going to get away from Graham Henry, and Varun Krish going to advance another 30 feet. So a pair of wild pitches now has a runner in scoring position here for the Waterloo Tigers as they look to tack on a little bit of a cushion here. They already have a 1-0 lead right now in this one. Two-one pitch fouled back and out of play. Off the big tree just behind us here. So the count full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count offering. Hit on a line to third base. Good base running there by Varun Krish. That was an absolute laser off the bat of Jordan Carthy. Good play there by Ryan Ricci to make the play and narrowly missed the double play there, but Krish back in time. Catcher Tyson Mifflin gets one off the hands and drops that into center field for a hit. And that will bring Varun Krish across the plate.
Score one. Score one.
So Mifflin picks up the RBI there. And the Waterloo Tigers extend their lead now to 2-0 as that pitch misses down to Waterloo center fielder Sean Skorupski. 0 for 2 today. 2 flyouts, 1 to left, 1 to center. That pitch misses up for ball 2. One out here as we play in the top of the 5th. Good fastball there from Morales on the outside corner for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. Mifflin takes his lead from first. Here's the pitch to Skorupski. He yanks that one down the left field line. That will be foul into the Waterloo bullpen. Two and two the count here now on Skorupski, here's the pitch. Little slider fouled off at the plate. So Skorupski able to keep himself alive. Count still 2-2. Fastball misses upstairs from Morales for ball 3. Three balls and 2 strikes to count. We'll see what the runner on first is going to do here. Only 1 out. He holds his spot. That pitch misses up and in. And Sean Skorupski going to make his way down to first base. So it looks like a little bit of stirring happening in the Leaside dugout, as they do have a couple of bodies heading down towards their bullpen now. Catcher Graham Henry goes for a chat with Andrew Morales. So he's back at the plate now. The batter for Waterloo is Jack Symington, the first baseman. Good hack at that pitch as he fouls it into the backstop for strike 1. So we say hi to Sean Elp on the way by. 0-1 the count here on Symington. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Top of the 5th inning, 2-0 Waterloo in this game as that fastball just misses the outside corner for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Tyson Mifflin, the runner at second. Sean Skorupski, the runner at first, as that pitch misses down and in as well for ball 3. So good hitters count here for Symington, who already has a couple of home runs this tournament. Dangerous spot here in this game as Morales trying to limit the damage here. That ball belted to center field. Center fielder Mike DeLuca makes his way back towards the fence. He's going to make the catch. Runner is tagging, but a good strong throw in there to Mac Mitchell. Keeps the runner to second base. So Symington down for the second out of the inning here. First pitch to shortstop Sean Alp misses for a ball. So the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch from Morales. Good take there. That one finds the top of the zone, though, for a strike. One and one the count on Alp. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Good hack there from Alp as he fouls that one back towards us here at the backstop. So the count on Alp, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morales trying to get out of a little bit of a mess here. Here's the pitch. Slider on the outside corner, but that one just misses. Very close. Catcher Graham Henry, you see him make that motion with his hand saying it was outside. Very good pitch there, though. 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses upstairs for ball 3. So the count full here with 2 outs. Both runners going to be on the move, so very key point in this game right now. A hit here can certainly put things in danger for the Leaside Leafs. Here's the full count pitch. Fastball popped up That is going to be back and out of play. Our scorekeeper is doing some cheering back here. 3-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground. Foul down the left field line. So good battle between Alp and Andrew Morales here as we play in the top of the 5th. Another 3-2 pitch coming from Andrew Morales. Curveball, that one right across the plate for a called strike 3. And Alp is down on strikes to end the bottom of the 5th inning.
Was that strike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the top half of the 5th inning for the Waterloo Tigers, they get 1 run on 1 hit. There were no Leaside errors, and Waterloo leaves 2 runners on base. The score after 4.5 innings of play, it is the Waterloo Tigers 2 and the Leaside Leafs no score. We are going to have a quick peek at our CABC Baseball out-of-town scoreboard. I'm just kidding. It's right behind me here on my computer. Just waiting for things to load up here. So we look at the game between the Sarnia Brigade and the Windsor Stars over at the big stadium here at Micmac Sports Complex. Still thinking here, so we'll see what's going to happen. So they are playing in the bottom of the 3rd inning over there right now, and it is all Windsor Stars in this one. So they currently lead that game 11-0. Playing in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Actually, they are just going into the top of the 4th now, so a little bit of a hill there for Sarnia to climb for sure as they're playing in that one. So again, we'll keep an eye there, let you know how things are going. But right now, things looking a little bit low for the 2024 elimination finalists. So we'll keep an eye on that game as we continue to bring you our live action here from Soulier Field. That ball ripped by Michael DeLuca as the left fielder looks up. Misa, and that is long gone out of here as the Leaside Leafs finally get themselves on the board here on a solo home run from center fielder Mike DeLuca.
Have there not been any hits? Well, that was
We don't keep track of hits, no.
So the solo home run cuts into the Waterloo lead here. It is now 2-1 for the Tigers. Catcher Graham Henry steps in as he takes the pitch down for ball 1. So the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, sorry, 2 balls and 1.